did you guys see the the video about the guy? It's about an act that they're trying to pass in Texas where they claim that children are using litter boxes in schools. They're claiming that they're using litter boxes in schools because of furries. And so the Texas government is trying to ban furries from their state because they're claiming that they're using litter boxes in school. Let's look at this clip.
Can you name a school where it has been confirmed that students are using litter boxes?
Yeah, the Furries Act. Yeah.
Well, what we do with this bill is we prevent that from happening, but
Okay.
what we don't.
Okay. So he asked him a direct question. Can you name a school where kids are using litter boxes in school? And he completely dodges the question.
Can you name a school where it has been confirmed that students are using litter boxes? This was
a very easy question. Just name one school where it happened.
at the top of your press release. This was mentioned when you introduced this bill.
Yes.
Created quite a stir.
So like when they created the Furries Act bill to ban furries from like Texas schools and shit like that, for no reason, by the way, they claim that kids are using litter boxes in school and that it's unseemly.
I'm asking, can you name a school?
And in order to like get people to be on their side to sign for the Furry Act and ban furries, they said, like I said, kids are using litter boxes, and they put it all over headlines and stuff like that. But they didn't say where it was happening. They didn't have proof that it was happening. They just said it was happening, and everyone believed it because everyone is stupid, and everyone just believes the headlines they read on articles for no fucking reason.
A school where it's been confirmed that there are litter boxes being provided to students.
For this purpose, no, I cannot.
No, I cannot. No, I cannot.
Tweet about this bill was flagged by the app itself under
Okay.
the community notes, and their fact check said sensationalist claims about furries literally behaving as animals and receiving accommodations such as litter boxes have been repeatedly debunked as hoaxes.
Okay.
Is that correct?
It was flagged on, what is it, community notes?
Yep.
Okay.
So,
I find it
even the guy who's trying to get the bill passed that this guy's talking to said that it was even flagged by community notes as being false. So he admitted to community notes proving it wrong.
Learning that these types of debunked conspiracy theories are being used by politicians at the highest levels of our government, including in this legislature, who know that they're incorrect. Are you aware that Governor Abbott said, quote, "Kids go to school dressed up as cats with litter boxes in their classrooms"?
Right. So like, proof?
Sure.
Hi, Panky. I just don't understand how retarded Americans are, and people like Asmongold, where like, okay, I used to watch a lot of Asmongold, okay? But like Asmongold has been pushing this narrative where all furries are disgusting pedophiles, basically, that deserve to be shot, right? And he's eating this up. He's like, this is so true. People are talking about how kids are going to school dressed up as furries when they're not. This was just completely false. This video is completely false. I just don't get it.
Are you also aware that when the governor was asked by the Dallas Morning News to name a single school,
it's just like, but like, it's like furries are like these like disgusting animals that are all pedophiles and groomers and sexual deviants, and it's like, I don't know. Some of them, yeah, I guess, but I mean, every group has disgusting pedophilic groomers and stuff like that. I mean, like, let's look at Hollywood. I don't know. Every group has that. But that's the minority. Yeah.
Where this happened, he couldn't.
Every fucking group has it, probably. VTubers have it, bruh. Oh my god. But like what I'm saying is that they're just demonizing furries just because it's such a slam dunk to liberals.
And PolitiFact called this a pants on fire false claim.
Says the politician. VTubers have sexual deviance? No. Admitting you used to watch Asmongold has got to be one of the boldest moves one can. I used to watch Asmongold when he was funny and not political, like back when he was doing his coverage of the Johnny Depp trial. Like, I used to watch him back when he was like funny and not political. And then like he started getting really political when he got banned for saying that Muslims are inferior. And then when he came back from that ban, he just became a right-wing grifter, like right after he got banned. And so I was like, great, awesome. I feel like the Asmongold has morphed himself into a Keemstar clone. It's unfortunate because I thought Asmongold was at least a little entertaining to watch for a while, but then he became a right-wing grifter after he got banned, and he just started like promoting MAGA, and I was like, fuck. That's right. When it's great, I forgot. Yeah, he really went off the deep end. He did.
Started by online rumors.
Okay.
Do you think it's a good use of our time to write laws based on debunked internet conspiracy theories?
Well, this is this piece of
I just love how he stutters and he's like,
legislation before us covers that, among other things that
okay.
are true.
Okay.
My concern is that
like this guy is speaking so clearly and he's so intelligent and he's trying to stand up for like these like kids who are just autistic and just like furries and being like, none of this is true. Can you tell me where it is true?
A hearing about student mental health, instead of holding a hearing about school closures across Texas, we are spending precious legislative time toward the end of this legislative session on a bill.
Imagine living in this state where after the Sandy Hook shooting happened, imagine living in a state where after the Sandy Hook shooting happened, there wasn't any real progress made to trying to make sure guns couldn't get in the hands of people who are mentally unwell. And instead they're spending time trying to ban furries based off of sensational headlines in your state instead of trying to get guns deregulated a little bit, you know? It's like okay, I think like guns, okay? I think it's like people like it's in the Constitution. We should be able to have them, but I think there should be a little bit more regulations about it, like how you can buy an AR at 18 but you can't buy a pistol at 21. For some reason you think it'd be the other way around, but no, you can buy an AR at 18 and you can buy a pistol at 21. So you have to wait 3 years to buy a pistol. And there's also like almost no barriers of entry, like mental health checks to and background checks to seeing if you should be able to get a gun. You can just get it. So that's pretty sick.
Called the Furries Act.
And
honestly, Representative Gertis, this whole thing is just weird and honestly a little creepy. And I think that's the point.
Yeah, you tell him!
Because this is all, in my opinion, a manufactured, debunked smear campaign against our Texas public schools. Governor Abbott has used this litter box rumor to paint our schools in the worst possible light. He even used the litter box conspiracy theory to push his private school voucher bill. These culture war attacks
I just don't
are nothing more than an effort to discredit our public schools to justify defunding those public schools. Texas librarians are not grooming kids, Texas teachers are not indoctrinating kids, and Texas schools are not providing litter boxes. I think the most disappointing part about all this is that
it's just so crazy to me. He has an M16 as your president. I just don't get it. Also, hello, Gordon-y. Or Gordon Alien Stage. Hi. Sorry, I'm just talking about Texas trying to ban furries from schools because they made up a lie that kids are using litter boxes. Sorry, chat. Lock in. USA is a country. It's great. I love America. It's so awesome. Let's go through the comments here. Teachy here. I don't have a litter box, but I do have a 5-gallon bucket for kids to use as a toilet in the event of a lockdown and shooter activity. If the situation lasts longer, the children will hold their waters. Isn't that awesome that, like, hey, I don't have a litter box, but I have a 5-gallon bucket in case anyone shoots up the school. That's pretty sick. As a native Texan, I hate the politics here. Yeah, we need furries in my bed instead. That's crazy. If we all not from school. Well, Gutchy! What do you mean by that, huh? Pause. Texas and Florida are too American as America is the rest of the world. I was gifted a rifle when I was 10 from my dad. I have very mixed feelings about this state. That's crazy. Gifted a rifle? That's insane. What the fuck are we talking about? You were gifted a rifle. A child shouldn't have a rifle. RPGs should be accessible to all ages. Real as fuck. I should be able to buy an RPG as a I'm not saying I should be able to buy an RPG as a 16-year-old and just go blow shit up. I'm not 16, by the way. I was just saying that for the bit. Remember watching Anthony Padilla's I Spent a Day with Furries, and they go into detail about all the facts and misconceptions about furries. So, like, it was really funny, because, like, when my sister was in middle school, she, like, I mentioned how, like, one of my friends was, like, a furry, and they really liked all the furry stuff, and they said, oh, my teacher told me about those. Those are the ones that are always in orgies, and they have sex with animals, right? Her teacher told her that, by the way. Her teacher told her that. That's pretty sick. Her teacher, when she was in middle school, told her that. I just don't get it. I wish I could, honestly. I really wish I could understand. I was one of those people too. God, I was fucking stupid. I could be wrong, but furries and femboys kind of have the same struggle. I don't know, man. I don't know. My parents said the same thing. I literally had to argue with the car about how that shit worked. How did the teacher know about that? I don't know. It's just like weird stuff. Non-furries participate in orgies too. I know, right? In Ukraine, they gave me an AK in 5th grade when I was a kid. That's crazy. Teachers should know best that you don't state facts about something you know nothing about. Well, they're teachers. I live in a red state, so it's a red state teacher. So, you know. Teachers shouldn't be allowed to speak on topics they don't know about. Yeah, well, in America says different. Now, as a native Texan, I can assure you that the pedophiles are the priests in the churches and the politicians of the government. Yeah! Yeah! Let's see here. I have a friend that I chat with from time to time who's a furry and super sweet, and he gets pissed off whenever his parents try to say horrible stuff about furries. It's just, like, weird. It's, like, everyone, like, there's, like, a lot of people that, like, paint furries as, like, sexual deviants, and it's like, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, like, I'm a sexual deviant for sure, but it's like, definitely not all of them, you know? It's like, some of them are just autistic, and they just like the fluffy, colorful animal. I don't know! Some of them are just autistic! They just like fluffy, scratch that. They're just like colorful animals. Fluffy, anthropomorphic fucks. Us furries are just like you. That's fucked up. It's crazy. I don't know. It's like weird because it's like a lot of people just jump to their own conclusion about different fandom spaces and communities of minorities. It's so frustrating. Fluffing animals. There is sex repulsed asexual furries. It's not all of them. I'm not saying it's all of them, but I mean, like, it's some of them. Some of them are sexual deviants, but like that's like saying that what's like a good example here? That's like saying That's like saying like all like pastors and priests are like pedophiles, right? It's like, yeah, there's definitely some pastors and priests that are pedophiles, but it's not all of them. Let's not kid ourselves. Not every fucking pastor and priest are pedophiles. It's just some of them, right? But yeah, there are some weird sexual deviant furries, okay? But it's not all of them. It's just a handful of bad apples, right?